Hey guys, it's Devin here, and we're back with another video. So this is a different video that I'm usually don't make, but this is a 2022 Ford Explorer XLT Sports Appearance Package. So basically I'm going to be reviewing this car in this video. We just purchased this car as a daily driver, and I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this car is, and also give you guys a little look of the interior and some of the special technology that comes in with this car. So as you can see, normally when you buy a Ford Explorer, if you buy the regular one without the sports appearance, you don't get the badging, nor do you get any like nice metallic color. So this car right here, since we have the sports appearance, we have all these special rims, all season tires. So this is the remote. It's similar to like a remote that they use on the Ford Mustang, but essentially it does the same thing: lock, unlock, and with this key you can do a remote start. So you just gotta click the lock button and press the button twice, and it starts.
You can see the car starts, cuts off. Also, we have the automatic trunk. Two times press, and it opens. Then we have the back space. So this car actually has keyless entry, so the second that you have the key in your hand, you try to open the door, it'll unlock for you. This side door. Here we have the steering wheel. This is a black interior. Okay. So now it's a push button start, so you just press the brake, click engine.
What should I watch?
So the car starts. That's the dash. On the left side you have a couple of controls. It's kind of hard to see, but this one is to open the trunk. This is for your headlights. Brightness for the dash. Inside here you just have the charger. This is good for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as your 12 volt. Then you have the shifter. So this is, instead of a gear, you use like a little knob. Parking brake. This is a brake, so basically when you're in traffic you can press this down instead of holding down the brake. It'll hold the brake for you. Different drive modes. So there's normal, slippery, trail, deep snow, and there's also eco, sport, and tow and haul. You also have your heated seats, heated steering wheel. Then if you open up the center console, in here you just have one port and a little bit of storage. Then you have extra storage. At the top we just have our lights, and this version actually comes with the sunroof, so this one is to open up the sunroof. And let's say at the back you wanted to open it, there's also this right here controls the slider. Just press that and it opens. So that is as much as it opens. Here we have the rear seats. Alright, so now we're going to get into the back seat. The door is pretty much the same as the other doors. I also need to mention that, let's say for example you want to lock the car, so there's actually a button right here. You press that and it will lock it as long as you have the key with you. Then yeah, so we got the seats, so it just folds down like that, and then at the bottom there's like a little bit of a clip. You pull that up and you can pull the seat up a bit so you have a little bit of space to get in. It's not much, but it's enough to get in. I just want to show you guys here. So normally there's supposed to be rear controls, but we don't have this currently. But as right now we have charging ports, as well as another 12 volt. Right here there's cup holders, storage for anything you need. And yeah, also up here we have your own lighting control. Currently it's on because the door's open. I'm also going to just pull up the seats at the back. So yeah, for the rear seats, you can basically pull the seats back. So just pull up the headrests. There you go. So in here is actually a little bit of storage. You can store anything in here. Then under here is also a little bit extra storage as well. If you need to store anything, you can put stuff inside. And right under, you have the spare tire. And underneath inside, there's a jack, as well as a little bit of a gas funnel, just in case you ever need one. So that's really cool. You can also lift this up. You can also take out the panel completely if you need the extra space. Same with these side panels on both sides. You can take them out. And yep. So yeah, it also has this button, so you can lock, or you can close the trunk. The lock button kind of comes in handy whenever you don't want to go to the front, so you can close it directly there. So now let's hop into the back. So that's as much space as you can get. Now the seat, this is a two-seater, so the amount of space it's all right. It's decent. What you would probably want to do is push these seats up forward so that you have a little bit more space in the back. But you got a cup holder, a little bit of like storage, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. Forgot to mention at the back here, there's also a 12 volt so that you can plug something in. And yeah, you also have lighting as well up here. Just want to mention that this car is practically, this car is brand new, so I recently just got it. So currently it has 51.9 kilometers, but when we first got it, it had about 25. But it's practically brand new, and I just want to go over the interface. So I'm quickly just going to start the car. Alright, so first thing, you got sources, so you can set different options. So AM, FM, Sirius XM. They gave us a 3-month free trial with Sirius XM, but you'll have to pay if you want to continue to use it afterwards. So I'm going to do FM. Let's say, for example, I want to save a radio station. You can just set the radio station, press and hold on the one you want to switch out. It's going to save that, so then it just saves. Next, you have phone. So you have your contacts, keypad, text messages, etc. You can also change the Bluetooth. Then you have a couple of apps, like you have the Ford Pass, Sirius XM Travel Link, and there's even settings. And here you can play around with driver assistance. So most of these are pretty basic, but here you got cruise control, adaptive, lane keeping, pre-collision assist, rear view camera, speed sign recognition. So the cool thing about the speed sign recognition when you drive, you can see on the dash it says speed limit 40. So every time you pass a speed sign, it basically puts it on the dash for you, just in case you ever end up missing it when driving. Then you got more aids, blind spot information, park, cross traffic alert, driver alert, and etc. So another thing that's really cool, again with these ports, what you can do is plug into your phone into the car using a wire. So by doing so, once you plug your phone into with the wire, it's gonna bring up Android Auto, and from here you can use it with an Apple or an Android phone. So like for example, if I have like Waze, Spotify, you can access your phone, Ford app, a couple other apps you can access on here. Can't watch videos unfortunately, but I guess that's a safety feature that they have. So lastly, one thing I want to do is go over the Ford Pass app. So as you can see here, we have the lock, unlock, start. You can mess around with the horn or lights. I can't show you the full screen because it has my address on the top, but it basically tells you the location of the car, odometer, how much gas is left in the tank, any alerts. There's different like status, like tire pressure monitoring, oil life, different like Wi-Fi hotspot features that you can enable. So here it tells you like some of the tire pressure. But the same thing with the car, like if you were to start it, and then if you play around on the steering wheel, you can see tire pressure right there. So it says 48 psi. So it tells you for each individual car tire. As well, you can see different stats, like how far you've driven on this gas on the last time you reset this. You can also see the gas mileage. It's a little bit high right now because we just started driving it recently. Audio. So yeah, those are a couple of the modes. You can also see at the bottom right, it says how much kilometers till empty, which it does on the app as well. So yeah, that is about it. You have a couple more settings, but for the most part, good to go. You can also do different updates using Wi-Fi if you'd like to. You can connect it, do updates, but other than that, that's about it for the center console that we have on the XLT. Oh yeah, one thing I need to show you is if you put the car in reverse, you can see the reverse camera, as you can see. So the one thing I noticed is that every time before you move the car, the parking brake is always immediately activated. So like for example, you take it off, right? So right now it's off, but when you put the car in park, it instantly activates the parking brake for you. So that's actually a really cool feature to have. And yeah.